Hello, my beautiful air signs. This is a reading for all the air signs, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So, this is your air sign reading for October 2021. I am Anne Marie. This is the first time I'm doing videos like this on this platform. So, I apologize since I don't know how to title myself, but you will see as we go along. I am a mindset coach and a psychic medium, and I love helping people discover what's keeping them stuck through readings. So I decided to start doing readings based on the signs like earth, air, water, fire rather than individual. So this is your October 2021 reading for all air signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So, what's interesting with the air signs, even though air is the mind, you guys have some serious stuff going on with the throat chakra. So, having trouble speaking up, are we? Okay, so the past influence that is affecting the way you are communicating and how you're putting yourself out there and being assertive and embracing your uniqueness is with the solar plexus, responsibility. Maybe you've been conditioned to suppress a lot of what you want to say or what you used to want to say as a child, and that's really what's like showing up right now. Seems to be, I'm wondering if the air signs are having trouble with their throats, because I feel like there's some maybe like a nasal drip, something like with swallowing, allergies, something like that, or even scratchy. I feel like a scratchy throat. So just be mindful of that because that's where you're storing a lot of your energy there in your throat chakra. So let's see how we can clear it out. Let's see what's going on with my beautiful air signs. So some of you may be moving physically where you live, and some of you may be moving jobs, like changing jobs or career completely. I also feel like there are some that may be leaving relationships. So there, you're definitely at a crossroad. We are all at a crossroad right now, but October seems to be the time where you need to shit or get off the bowl, so to speak. You have to make your choice because as you get into the second week of October, the universe is going to make the choice for you. Let's put it that way. It's going to push you into the direction that you need to go. So you can do it voluntarily right now because I know that you already know. I know that you know that you know you need to leave this. You need to move on. You need to let go. I know you need this change that's coming. But I almost feel like, when you stick your toe in the water trying to acclimate and you keep kind of pushing yourself, and then like an hour later, you're only up to like your ankles. This is what you do. And you kind of like just dipping, waiting for the response. You're waiting for something to happen so you can let go of what you already know isn't serving you. And that's not how the world works, at least not Earth. Um, you need to take a leap of faith. This is a leap of faith right now. um, this is following that divine guidance, that divine intuition, that nudge, that vision that you've been getting. It's time to implement it. Make the choice, whether the choice is to physically move, whether it's to move out of a relationship or change jobs. October is the month for you to do it because, like I said, I feel like um, come the second week of October, that choice is going to be made for you. So you can do it voluntarily or you can really like get scared shit and get thrown into it. Either way, you have everything you need to achieve this because you have the triumph success card and then you have financial and material changes. So your income is definitely changing for the good. um, Grasping onto the things you feel like you may lose by making this choice is not going to help because honestly, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So it's only your fear of losing it that is really amping up that emotional attachment to it. And that's not really the truth. Um, and it's interesting because these cards came out before, which is so funny. An aha moment. An aha moment. So there is, if you didn't have this epiphany yet, it's going to be so clear. So the universe is going to give you that opportunity to like just take that leap of faith because that's what it wants you to do. The universe, the divine wants you, source wants you to trust this process and trust that it's taking you to your greatest good and most beneficial for you. It's not doing anything to hurt or punish you, regardless of how you've been conditioned in the past, because this is a lot of guilt. So in your past, you have a lot of guilt. Um, Even anxiety. I feel like you still may have issues or battles with anxiety. I would definitely recommend like yoga breathing, going out in nature. Find those ways to release that excess energy because anxiety is fear of the future. And you know what? No matter how fearful you become of it, shit's going to happen anyway. So don't try not to stress it because you can't, we couldn't even begin to imagine what may or may not happen because there's infinite possibilities. So you're only stressing out based on these tiny, minute amount of information you have, and you're expanding it into something bigger, and it's really not the case. So I feel like this is giving you the opportunity to heal some old wounds. I do feel like you have what comes around goes around. I do feel like someone from your past may be showing up, and we can thank Mercury for this month. Mercury's retrograde. I do feel like there is some unfinished business with someone that will be showing up in the air signs month of October. Something needs to be cleared out. I also feel like there's going to be isolation, a lot of disconnecting from people. So maybe in September, you started seeing the true colors of certain people, and it kind of like we're just not vibing, and it kind of just fizzled out. There's more to come. There's more clearing out to come, especially with this person that's coming in from your past. But this is October is a massive transformational moment for you. Like you have no idea. There's amazing things that are going to happen in October. I feel like October is going to move really, really fast for you. Things are going to fall into place very, very quickly for you. And it's funny because your angel message is expect a powerful change. Definitely powerful change is coming in. And I feel like that's what you're feeling. You're feeling the anticipation of the magnitude of this change that is happening. So don't mistake that excitement for this doubt. This doubt's coming from somewhere else, coming from some old shit. Be with that doubt, be with that anxiety, see where it's coming from, question it, and then you can shift it in that moment because this is something that I don't even think you are aware of how it's affecting you and where it's coming from. So I think it's going to be interesting for you to learn. And I feel like in the beginning of October, this is when this is really going to like purge itself. So it's going to be very intense. A new start is coming. I do feel like um, I think I said it before because I don't remember what I say because I just channel, but I feel like somebody's moving. Someone's going to be moving very unexpectedly at the beginning of November. So either you're talking about it, you're thinking about it in October, but come November, you're out, you're gone. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this one is because you are air and you are the mind, you're very logical, very practical. However, your gifts are evolving. Your intuition is increasing. Don't dismiss it because it doesn't make sense logically. So that's what I feel like this means about balancing the two. Trust that. Trust that, get to know that, understand that this is something new to you. Especially if you already knew you were gifted, you had a gift. It's evolved. It's a newer version of it. So you don't know this version. So get to know that gift and don't worry about being the weirdo or crazy, which is funny because then the next card is don't let pride get in your way. Don't let this old shit dictate what you choose from this moment forward. So I want to see what emotions you guys are dealing with. So, oh, she feels so sad. She has such a sad face. Like she doesn't know what to do. She has her arms. She's like, what do I do? What do I do? Stop trying to figure it out. This isn't for you to figure out. This is giving you the opportunity to let go. It's not about figuring it out. It's not about putting a plan together. It's not the details. Let go of the details. That's the universe's job. Your job is to decide which road you're going down because you're at this crossroad. Are you going to go this way, the comfortable, familiar route that always got you what you've always gotten? Or are you going to take a leap of faith and go into the unknown blindly because your intuition, your vision, everything about you is telling you go in that direction, but it's scary as shit because you don't know what's there. You don't know what to prepare for. I promise you it's going to be an amazing journey going into the unknown because either way, the universe is going to push you into the unknown. I mean, it's going to make you aware, and it could be that it's going to make you aware of how much you've grown with this person coming in from your past, and you're going to realize how much you've grown and you're not the same person and you respond differently. You're not making the same choices, and you're going to be like, oh shit, I'm not the same person. I was afraid of these things, but you know what? I'm okay. I'm a better version of myself, and I'm not that same person. So maybe I should trust myself. And then, bam, the universe is going to throw you into something very unexpected. I do feel like that someone is, if you're single, you will be meeting someone soon. Um, hmm, Interesting because you got the number 7 within the next 7 days or 7 weeks. And I just want to find out about this person. So it's someone because you got the fairy of the green world. And it is someone that you share the same doubts, insecurities. You do share the same pain. And that is what's going to be familiar about the connection. But this person, I feel like, is spiritually evolved. So I do feel like you guys are going to take some kind of like spiritual pilgrimage or trip or doing something together, and not necessarily as a relationship at first. Maybe it starts off as friends, you take this trip and something grows. It will turn into a relationship, but I feel like there's something spiritual that you guys are going to do together, maybe as friends, maybe not in the relationship status yet, but there is something very exciting about this trip, something very life changing about this trip, and you're going to see a version of them that they didn't even know existed. And the number on the card is 44. So I don't know if 44 means anything to you, or if you add 4 and 4, you get 8. So your two numbers that are popping out to me are 44, 8, and 7. So those are the two numbers. So now I want to see what your spirit animal, oh, this is the spirit animal for the month of October, who your spirit animal is. And that's I think it's pronounced civet, kivet, I don't know. You decide. It's that, Civet. So kivet, civet. And that number is 17, which is interesting because it has the 7. And then if you add 7 and 1, it's 8. So 8 and 7 are significant numbers to you. Just making the connection because it stood out to me. I sometimes catch numbers if it's relevant, and I guess in this case, it's relevant. Okay, so it's time to dabble in your wild, mysterious nature and the creative spirit of the many masks you wear. Your shadow of mystery beckons you to come out and play today. Civet, Kivit, whatever. Exudes magic and curiosity with her black mask. Do you also have a mystical mask or desire you would like to explore? What aspects of yourself have you hidden from yourself and others? Hmm. Goes back to the childhood thingy there. I missed the first word. Okay, today you are granted permission to honor and respect the alluring, playful, sexual, and mysterious god or goddess within. Civet Kivit asks, what is it specifically that you wish to discover and develop with more knowledge and ignite your curiosity? Seek it now. So this little guy kind of like is telling you, don't worry about not knowing everything you think you need to know. This is the masks. This is those different versions you had to become, and you're holding yourself like these different versions of you, and that came from child. Whatever it is, just let that shit go. See, I know it's easier said than done, but my main concern is your throat chakra, because you are ready to come out of your shell and express who you are. You are ready to be transparent and vulnerable. You are ready. It's just that this conditioning from a long time ago is having you second guess and doubt yourself. And that's not necessarily the truth. That is only true to you right now because you believe it. So, like I said, if you spend some time out in nature, go for a walk, um, journal, meditate, connect with your really deep thoughts, your inner self, and ask the questions that you're seeking, and let it come to you, and trust that that voice within you is looking out for your best interest, for your greatest and highest good. It's not going to take you down some messed up um, journey. It's going to take you on the purpose you're here, the very, very reason you came to this planet in this lifetime during this time. This is a amazing time to be on planet Earth, especially as human. I mean, if you're a robot, it doesn't matter. But if you're human, it is a very special time. Even the celestial beings that are here, the angels and star seeds, and it's a really special time to be on Earth, because it's not just for humanity and our planet, it's for all the other planets and galaxies and universes. So there is some intense changes going on and intense energies for the rest of the year, because we're all at a crossroad. We get to choose, are we going to continue to be the person we were and be miserable and never get what we really want, because we're only going to keep doing what we've always done and get what we've always gotten? Or are we really going to embrace this massive energy and go in the direction of the unknown? I mean, that's what makes life exciting, the not knowing. If you think about it, that's what makes it exciting. If we knew it, it kind of would be boring. So what we're afraid of, what we're worried about, is coming from um, a vibration of scarcity and lack. Because if you're in a higher vibration of love and trust, you're not afraid of the bullshit that we've been conditioned to be afraid of. Um, we're afraid of those things because fear is the greatest weapon against us. Now, if you can eliminate fear from your life, anything that's making you afraid, what's left? That's where you're going to go with. You're going to take what's left, minus the fear, and you're going to go into this unknown, and you're going to create something amazing. You're going to go onto a path that is really exciting. And if you feel nervous, it's only the intensity you're feeling. Deal with the anxiety that is the old conditioning. Um, A good way is to release your excess energy is imagine roots coming out from the soles of your feet, going deep into the earth. And if you want to go as deep where the crystals are, and just imagine you're going to pull up this crystal energy into your body. And as you exhale, you're going to get rid of all this stress, anxiety, and let the crystals transmute that energy. And three deep breaths like that. And I promise you, you're not going to feel as anxious. You're going to feel like, okay, I got this. And that's do whatever it is you need to do to feel that you got this, because you definitely got this. There is no doubt about it. You ain't got it. You got it. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to release all this crap that is from not just this lifetime, other lifetimes, and not just from your life. It's generations, it's generational patterns, it's ancestral healing. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Oh my God, it's so crazy. But you're the one that can do it. If you couldn't do it, you wouldn't have the job. So you can do it. And whatever it is that you learn from that, and whoever it is that you become from that, is exactly who you're supposed to be in the world. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and be your best version and express yourself and do all these amazing things that you came here to do. Your tribe, the people, your real family is there to support you and allow you to be transparent, authentic, honest. They will allow it. They will not say or do something that's going to make you suppress that. Just remember that. Your real people will support that. They will love this new version. They will encourage and support this new version. Anyone who says different and makes you feel bad about this new version that you are is just not your people. And allow the universe to set them free so they can go find who they are. But you don't have time for that shit. You got a lot of stuff going on. So I hope this resonated with all the air signs. I hope this gives you some kind of perspective about what October is bringing you. I'm really excited between the earth reading and the air reading. It looks like massive changes are coming in for all of us, which is really exciting. And I can't wait to see what everyone becomes. I send you an abundance of love, light, and blessings, blessings, blessings. May you have an amazing October, and may your dreams be the least that you get.